Hello, everyone. This will be kind of short, and it will be short because I'm talking today about the need for brevity in a lot of cases, sadly, too much. TLDR. If you don't know what that title means, what that acronym is, it is too long, didn't read. Okay, normally I would say an acronym created by a bunch of stupid, lazy, uninformed people. Okay, and indeed that's true of some in many cases, I guess, right? They're not reading things that are detailed, so they are uninformed because of their laziness and unwillingness to read something that actually has details in it. And therefore, they remain ignorant. We are all ignorant of things that we don't research. But in this case, stupid because they choose to remain ignorant by not reading something that's longer and detailed that would actually inform them. I myself coined, as a former IT guy, it as today's Twitter/TikTok attention span, right? And the problem with that is that, and the left especially knows this, has done this for a long, long time, even back before Twitter, misleading headlines. If you don't dig deep into the story, and better yet, as Reagan said, trust but verify, right? Do research other places. If you just read the headline, 9 times out of 10, you're uninformed, and worse, you're misinformed, you're misled. The headline suggests something completely different than the actual facts of the story, if they even bother to report the facts in the story. They bury them 10 paragraphs down because of the TLDR, Twitter/TikTok attention span. They know people aren't reading to the end. TLDR, too long, didn't read, can't be bothered, too lazy. So they don't see the facts that demonstrate the first, the headline in the first 5 paragraphs are left wing opinion and spin, and they don't get to the facts that demonstrate what you read above is really just bullshit. But I myself have to admit, right? I've had several shows about human nature. I myself, even having coined Twitter/TikTok attention span and spoken to this TLDR without laying out the TLDR specifically, crisis. And it's a crisis. We have people who don't know anything because they're not reading far enough into pieces to get all the details, the facts, and the evidence. Details matter, but people want to be lazy, and human nature. Again, I myself, having coined it and well aware of the phenomena, myself gets frustrated at times at a long piece, having to read through it all to get all the information because details matter. You need to, I myself, as an author, write 2022 Terror Strikes full novel. Lately, what are my latest books? A short story, A Lasting Legacy. It's a novelette. A short story refers to Ryan, the main lead character's life being cut short, and the book of Kennedy, female lead, Project Carpe Diem, novelettes. I'm shortening my chapters to deal with the Twitter slash TikTok TLDR attention span problem of today. Having to shorten things, having to leave bits and pieces out that would be better if we're in them, but it does no good if something is indeed TLDR, and 99% of people being lazy won't read it. Again, I know a lot of you probably aren't doing it out of laziness. You've fallen in, like, again, me at times. Getting frustrated with a longer piece to get all the details, to read through it all. Longer pieces matter. Longer chapters matter to get all the information in. We all fall into societal trends at times. It's why I'm recording this TLDR to make us all deal with that issue again head on. We must be conscious of it, as I am and have been, and remind ourselves if we're reading something and getting frustrated and, oh, I don't really want to read all this. Remember, TLDR syndrome. I need to read this because I need the details, the facts, the overall full context of something matters. Or we're part of the mass holes, as I coined decades ago, but mention it in the book of Kennedy, Project Carpe Diem, right? The masses of asses, the mass holes, the uninformed, clueless people. We can't allow ourselves to fall into becoming a math hole ourselves. And we need to save friends and family members and bring them back if they've fallen into that. Okay, well, I'm going to end here again, purposely wanting this to be short because I'm talking about brevity and why, right? We need to pull people from back from the brink of this dumbing down of America. It's part of the whole overall continuing dumbing down. Fake headlines, misleading headlines, and hoping you won't read the 10 paragraph or 20 paragraph. I wrote a piece at Before News the other day, pretty darn long. I'm sure a lot of, I had a friend who told me TLDR. I read part of it, but it got too wordy. I stopped. She has fallen into the TikTok, Twitter, TLDR syndrome. The details all matter. The details at the top, the details in the middle, and the details at the end, they all matter. They all tie together, and often other related items. Things don't exist in a vacuum. This affects that, which affects another thing. So, additional details about related matters matter, and that makes something longer. It makes a book longer. But even like CTP3, which has 22 official chapters in it, I try to shorten the chapters, but I give you links to then go online to dig deeper into more details or other related items because the details matter. All right. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all, especially those who actually bother to sit through this, even though this is one of my shorter things. And it's why I try to keep all my podcasts to 30 minutes. Some go longer, some are shorter, but today's TLDR attention span, even a podcast, oh, I don't want to bother to listen to a 45-minute podcast. How about AI just give me a bullet point summary? The details matter. You need to listen and read the longer things and get all the details, all the facts, all the context. All right. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all.